I'm your host, Susan Collins, and we're here at the Houston Holocaust Museum.
And I'm your co-host, Cindy Fox. We look forward to meeting with Mr. Robert Westheimer, long-term Tanglewood resident and supporter of the Houston Holocaust Museum. We look forward to hearing his story and the passion that he has for the museum.
Mr. Westheimer, tell me about the road and how it's connected to Houston and how you're connected to the road.
I will. I'm 4 generations removed from M.L. Westheimer, who is a German Jewish immigrant who came here in the 1850s. He came and bought a farm. Over time, all of his nieces and nephews came, one of whom was my grandfather. He did some pretty remarkable things. He built the first school outside of the city. There were a lot of orphan children. They had no school to go to, so they went to his school. He was a translator. He spoke 7 languages. And so he was used in the city for that. The city at one point wanted to build a road out to Sealy and Columbus, and so he deeded a right-of-way to the city, and that's where the road got his name.
So, Mr. Westheimer, your family has deep Jewish roots, including 2 great aunts that survived the Holocaust. Today, you actually identify as a Christian and you lead tours here at the Holocaust Museum. Can you tell me how that shaped the way that you honor the Holocaust history?
Sure, Cindy. Yeah, I did have 2 great aunts. They're on the survivors wall here in the museum. And having 2 Jewish grandparents, what that would have meant for me in the 1940s in Europe was they would have come for me. Even though I was a Christian, they would have come for me and taken me to a killing center and I would have been murdered. So what the museum really means to me is so much more. The founders of the museum started it because they wanted people to never forget. They wanted people to remember the terrible genocide of the Holocaust. And their hope was that it would never be repeated. And so the museum stands for those values that would never be repeated. But of course it is being repeated. Around the world today, there's a war going on in Ukraine, genocide in Sudan, terrible war in Gaza. In China, they're persecuting Muslims, and there's anti-Semitism certainly spiking in this country. And so as a Christian, I feel very called to speak out and to bring people into the museum, particularly the Christian community, into the museum to see the results of hate and to help encourage people to stand up for human rights for every person. Every brother, every sister around the world needs to stand up for human rights, and that's why I lead the tours.
Thank you so much for all you do. It's such an honor to be able to spend this time with you today. Thank you so much, Mr. Westheimer.
My pleasure.
Hi, everyone. We're here at the Health Museum.
And we're about to meet with Stephanie Wigington and Guy Yao, and we're excited to hear about the collaboration between the Health Museum and the Houston Concierge Association. So I'm here with Stephanie. Stephanie, thank you so much for taking the time to see us. With Houston being such a vibrant and diverse community, how does the Health Museum serve not just as an educational space, but also as a connector for the community?
We are a cultural partner for the Houston Concierge Association. We have lots of partners throughout the medical community with the Texas Medical Center and also with different educational partners throughout the city, different museums. So even though we do a lot of educational outreach, we do camps, we do things here, and we also do exhibitions. We do traveling exhibitions. So we have several in museum right now. We have Body Worlds, we have Reclaimed Creations. We're just trying to tie in everything that we do here to health, science, education, and community outreach.
Guy, the concierge service is the magic maker of great cities. What would you like the Houston to know, or the people to know about what the roles you play on making this a visitor's experience?
Well, the Houston Concierge Association was formed with the sole purpose of bringing together concierges throughout the city and those members of the hospitality industry so we could network and share ideas of ways that we can be literally the ambassadors of our city. Houston's a wonderful destination. It's a very large, vibrant, ethnic city. And so that's what our goal is and what our aims are. We do wonderful collaborations like we did with the Health Museum. In our cultural partner open house, we try to expand our roster to anybody in the hospitality industry so that we can share the wealth of information and the trove of things that they have to offer to those people trying to come to Houston.
Until next time, make your passion and dream a reality.